Hey, this is Ben with Ready.Set.Van. I'm going to take you behind the scenes on a little project we're doing today. We had some clients who came in with this sculpture that has a lot of personal meaning to them, and they were trying to find a place that they could mount it in the van as we finish up their van. And because of its thickness, it was hard to find a spot that's really good in the van. There's not a lot of empty wall space in a van to begin with. And they had originally been thinking like maybe above their bed, but I actually like, it's actually quite nice to sit here with your back against here, so something mounted there would kind of not be great. In the end, we decided that we would mount it right over here on this wall, and again, to deal with the thickness, what we're going to do actually is we're going to push it into the wall, so it's going to be mostly recessed into the wall. It's going to have like about a 1/2 inch kind of lip that's just going to be, so it'll just be a little bit proud. And we figured while we're at it, we'll put some plexiglass on the back, we'll backlight it and turn it into a nice little light feature. So let's get into that. I'll show you how we're going to do it. So this project actually landed in the laps of our two newest builders. They've only been here about a week and a half. They're extremely skilled craftspeople. They came in from like really impressive backgrounds, and we're really excited to have them here. And so I was kind of excited to just throw this on their desk and say, you guys figure this out. And they did, and actually what they came up with was way better than any of the ideas I had for how to execute this. And I just love that because it's really challenging. It's one of the hardest things about this job is to have an environment that fosters really creative thinking and independent thought, while at the same time having a production environment that requires consensus and adherence to best practices and procedures and things like that. And that's really challenging. So it's really exciting when we have new people come in and they are bringing new ideas. And it's even more exciting when they think of something that I never thought of. So the first step is to get a photo of this. We'll bring it into our CAD program. We'll scale it to the right size. And that'll give us a pretty good approximation of the shape. It's not a perfect circle. In fact, it's quite irregular. That'll help us do the first task, which is to get rid of the whole irregular surface on the back side of this. It's very not flat. And so what we're going to do is put this on the CNC, and we're going to run the bit back and forth, and we're just going to machine this whole thing into a perfect plane. That'll make it so that when we put the plexiglass on, it's just going to fit beautifully. The next step is going to be that we're going to pull back about a 1/4 inch from the edge, and we're going to machine out a lot of the outside material down to about 1/2 inch from the front. It'll be set in, and by doing that, then we'll also have that exact shape that we can then use in our kitchen wall panel. So when we cut that on the CNC, there'll be the exact same sort of irregular shape in the kitchen wall panel, and it should just slot right in beautifully. And we'll see, things never go exactly as you think they will, but I think it'll work great. And then we'll put the plexiglass on. We're gonna make a LED diffuser to go behind that, wire it up and everything, and test it out. So we'll see how it goes. Let's get started. So I'm really excited how this has come out so far. Dan has done a great job kind of putting this all together. It worked out great on the CNC, pretty much just as we hoped. One of the things also Dan discovered is that when we just had the LEDs around the side, it was a little bright on the sides and it wasn't kind of diffusing evenly throughout the plexiglass. So we added another strip of LEDs down the center. And he actually painted the inside of the wall cavity too, so it's kind of diffusing the light more with, basically the goal that, when you're looking at this piece, you aren't really thinking about the LEDs, you're just seeing the illumination and you're seeing the piece of art itself. So I'm pretty excited to see how this turns out. I think it's going to be great. One of the things that's really great about this project and some other projects that we do, is that fundamentally we're not a custom van builder. We're a build to order van builder. So if somebody comes to us and they say, oh, I want to make the kitchen 25% bigger, we're going to say, well, we can't really do that. But we're always looking for opportunities for, to make people's vans more personal, to customize them in little ways. But really, whenever there's an opportunity to something like this, where something clearly means a lot to the client, we have an opportunity to do this, and it's going to make a big impact for the client. It's going to mean a lot to them. And that's great. We really love that. So I'm going to have Dan put this in, and let's see how it works out. Thanks for watching. I hope you liked this video. Please put a comment in below if you want to see more videos of projects like this that we do. We're always doing lots of different creative things kind of in the background here, and most of it never gets seen. So let us know if you like that and want to see more of it. Also hit subscribe if you want to see more about what we do and be notified about it. And otherwise, I hope you have a great day. Peace.